Hey everyone, so I'm just on here to give you like an update on what I've been doing. This would be a live video because I don't want to like edit or anything like that. This would be a live video, but I can't do a live video unless I have a certain number of subscribers. So I'm just gonna, upload it as is. But I got very far on my website. So I did a lot of work on the home page. And so what I have left to do is like the booking page and the booking calendar. So I got to take care of that. And then also I really want to do like a deposit. That's what it's called. I was going to call it a booking fee, but it's called a deposit. I want to do like a non-refundable deposit. And that's something I want to do differently. So before, I was like, ooh, I want to do something. I want to like stand out from the other makeup artists. I don't want to make my customers pay, a deposit. But after, dealing with some people, I understand why makeup artists, hairstylists, tattoo artists, etc. I understand why they do deposits, non-refundable deposits, because people really like to play with your time. And when someone plays with my time and when they say, like if a person hasn't invested money, they basically will play with your time. So, and I've experienced this not just with, my business, but in other areas in life too, where if somebody hasn't paid for something yet, or if they know they're going to be able to receive something for free or a discounted price, they'll say, oh, okay, let's do it on this. I'm being interrupted. Do you have to chime in? Okay. Thank you for your input. But you are not the main character, okay? So, if, they'll be like, oh, let's do this on this date, right? And then the date will come and they'll be like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do it. Or like the day before, they'll be like, oh no, I can't do it on this date. And then instead of like rescheduling, they'll just ghost you, or they'll just go back and forth with you. And by the end of it all, not only did they waste your time, but they took away a time slot that somebody else who really wanted to work with you could have taken. So that's what happens when a person doesn't invest money before they receive their service or their product. That's also what happens when you offer discounted services, because I was offering I was trying to offer like makeup services for a discounted price, like a super discounted price, because I just wanted to have something, right? And I wanted to have people that I can at least practice on. And I experienced the same thing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do the deposit. So, and then the other thing that I'm gonna have to do is my forms. So, like, oh gosh. I'm a little clumsy today. I'm a little off today. I stayed up super late last night. So my forms, so I feel like it's a lot easier to have people sign forms online as opposed to in person. So I have to do that because I want my forms to be customized, so I'm gonna do that. And then what else do I have to do? The forms. Oh, my LLC. Okay, so I finally have an address. 6 days before I'm supposed to move, I finally have an address. It's been really crazy. So now that I have an address, I can dissolve my LLC. Unfortunately, I can't just transfer my LLC over to Maryland. I have to dissolve my business here in Connecticut and restart it and like redo everything for Maryland. So I also need to do that. And I'm really hoping and praying that I can just keep the same business name because I already created my website. But I don't think it really matters because, yeah, I don't think it really matters. Because if I can't keep my same business name, I'll just have to make like a slight adjustment. You know what I mean? I'll just have to make a slight adjustment. Like instead of like Lioncourt Studio, I might have to do Lioncourt X Studio or something like that. For, you know, like on all the legal documents and stuff, I might have to do Lioncourt X Studio. And then for like the public, I'll just do Lioncourt Studio. I think that's probably how I'll do it. And that's if I can't keep my original name. But yeah, I'm like really excited. Oh, and ooh, okay. So I really hate this. So I hate rejecting people. Like I don't hate rejecting people. I don't care about rejecting people, but I hate explaining to people why I don't want to use their services or why I don't want to use their products. And so this is what happened. So a media company reached out to me and they're like, yeah, we came across your page or whatever, and we think that you would really benefit from, you know, some like advertising and stuff, and we can really help you with that. And they told me everything that they were capable of doing and what it could do for me. And it sounded really, really good. And this is a reputable company. So I was like, okay, you know, pull some numbers together so I can make a decision. So they pulled some numbers together. They did a whole presentation for me and everything. And the lady was like super nice. She was extremely nice, extremely professional. And I saw the numbers and I was like, okay, you know, let me think about it. So I've been thinking about it, and I told her that I would get back to her very soon, and very soon is coming up. Very soon is coming up. Like, I'm gonna have to get back to her within 2 days. And I'm gonna have to tell her no. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to tell her no. But basically the reason why I'm telling her no is because of the cost. So basically what they're doing, okay, so what they're doing, I can do for a lot cheaper. And obviously, like, the reason why they're more expensive is because I don't have to spend the time to do it myself. And they're experts and they're professionals and they actually know what they're doing. But I'm using Wix for my website, and Wix, you can actually run ad campaigns through Wix. And they give you like all the analytics and stuff. And so like everything that they can do as far as like Google Ads, I can do with Wix. I can run my own Instagram ads. I can run, I can do all that myself. Oh my gosh, my eyeliner is so uneven. I think the eyelashes will cover it though, so I don't think it really matters. How much time do we have? 10 minutes? Oh my God. You guys, the amount of money that they're suggesting that I spend for, using them in the first quarter is the same amount of money that I plan on investing in my business, like overall. Yeah. Like, girl, the amount of money you are suggesting I spend is literally my entire budget for my business. Okay? Like, I don't know who you think I am, but I do not have that kind of money. I feel like the more I mess with this, the worse it gets. I need to stop messing with this. So yeah, I'm just gonna write her an email and be like, sorry, not doing it. I've decided to go another route. The old me would have just ghosted her. The old me would have like not responded to her at all, but that's not very professional. And I really need to get out of doing that. So yeah. Okay. But yeah. It's way too expensive, and I can do it myself for way, way cheaper because I'm the type of person, I can find good deals. I can find good bargains, and I'm extremely resourceful, and I can do it myself. I am definitely a DIY queen. I can literally do anything myself. Okay, lashes. Are you struggling? Okay, I had something else I was gonna say, but I forgot. I like lost my train of thought.